A warm welcome to you all from Buenos Aires to a venue which hardly requires an introduction. It is, of course, the world-famous Bombonera. And our live game is Real Madrid against France. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Looks like a good ball through. Thuram needed to come up with a better ball.
The idea was good though, Peter, and I like the run that triggered the pass, but the quality was the problem.
Tries a through ball. Vinicius Junior. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Tries a header! That's gone a long way up and away. Mbappe takes control of it and he's on the move. Camavinga. Fran Garcia. Thrust towards the front line. And that's another throw. Garcia plays it in. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Good idea, just poorly executed. Steered out wide. So nearly the perfect ball. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. And he's on his way! Oh, the ball's come loose! Another chance! Goal! Real Madrid! And Real Madrid are ahead! Wow, he was never going to miss from there.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Elise tries the route one option. Now it's Mbappe. There's no flag.
Well, we were unlikely to see a goal then because there were so many players crowding out that danger area. I think something very special was going to be needed.
Rodrigo. He's dealt with that well. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Surely he scores! He's got away with one there. France look as though they're about to make a change. Vinicius Junior. Good challenge, he just stood firm. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Mbappe.
France have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
He made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure...
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then. Well, these are the sort of opportunities, Peter, that really need to be taken when you're trailing. There's pressure on this one.
Mbappe with a real chance here. And the defence can get it clear. Hernandez drives forward with purpose. Oh, just needed a better contact.
Real Madrid didn't really deal with the wide play. It was a lovely dribble down the flank, but really they've got to double up to try and stop that, and I think with the attempted goal too, they were a little fortunate.
Pogba. Bellingham passes it through. Kunde puts his foot on the gas. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. All the way back, and they start again. That's the throw. Rodrigo. And the header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
He put on quite a show there.
It's tremendous play on his part, Peter, and he's proving to be a right handful throughout the game.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Kunde pumps it forwards. Fran Garcia pumps it upfield. And play for a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Thuram. Mbappe. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Whipped in. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Looks to slip it through. Vinicius Junior with the ball through. Has a hit! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
Great leap! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Real Madrid go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Spoon forward. Now the pass. Thuram. Upamecano. Chouameni. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Alexander-Arnold. Well played, he saw that coming. Mbappe. There's alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Mbappe with the ball through. Rudiger. Thuram. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
It almost looked like the perfect marriage, the way the long pass was delivered so exactly into the runner's path, and it's a shame it led to nothing.
Bellingham pushes it out wide.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Superb from Vinicius Junior! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! Time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Real Madrid get themselves a two-goal cushion.
Well, that second goal...
Rodrigo is the guilty party there. Hernandez. Tries a through ball.
Rodrigo.
Needed a better pass there. Chouameni passes it through. Fran Garcia.
Bellingham.
Looks like a good ball through. Played out to the wing. Fran Garcia pumps it into the area. Away from immediate danger. Alexander-Arnold doesn't get the pass he's looking for.
Thuram. Olise.
Looks to slip it through.
Hernandez.
Hits one! In it goes! Back within one! They have them in their sights again!
Courtois maybe was unsighted by his own defence there. Just look at the way the ball sneaked through that defensive line, and I don't think he could pick it up until it was way too late.
France get themselves back into contention.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Camavinga.
Gets it back. Tries a through ball. Vinicius Junior. It's well blocked and back out it comes. Fran Garcia. Pogba cuts it out. Mbappe. Now the pass.
Saliba.
Does well there, alert. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Ball's loose, who's getting there?
Well, I suspect there'll have been a few nails chewed off during that attack. How they survived, I'm not quite so sure. But their lead is intact, and that's all that matters.
Well positioned to make that interception.
Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold.
Goes long and forward. Well weighted. Big chance! Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him! Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Rodrigo passes it through. And that's a goal kick. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, the manager heads down the tunnel, swathed in satisfaction. His team have carried out his instructions to the word, and they have got their win. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Look, we saw some textbook football from wide areas that continued to produce expansive attacking play that was ultimately too hard